All right, y'all, welcome back. So I am down here at Alldogs Offroad. We've got the Bronco, and I am about to install my first rooftop tent. I've never owned a rooftop tent before. We have these Rhino-Rack crossbars and roof rack that we're gonna slap on here. And then here is the tent. It is a TopOak Galaxy Light. It's the narrow version. There's also a ladder, an insulation pack, and maybe an air mattress in here. So I reached out to TopOak. I've never had a tent, and Kyle here at Alldogs told me about this one. Said it was, you know, it's a budget-friendly unit. It's lightweight. It's small. You know, it's a thinner one. Shouldn't have a huge effect on fuel mileage. And you know, these guys have owned a few rooftop tents before, so I took his advice into great consideration. I saw one of these down at the Moore Expo, and I pointed that out, if you guys remember that. And so I was gonna buy one anyways, so I sent an email to them and said, hey, I'm gonna buy one. Do you guys wanna work together? And they sent me out the tents. We're gonna get this stuff opened up and see how this turns out. What do you got to say about it?
I'm ready to see it in person.
Yeah?
So we'll get it open, and I left it closed for you, for all of you actually. So he gets to crack it open and we'll get it installed.
How many rooftop tents have you had?
Me personally, 3. And then I have the Go Fast on my Tacoma right now.
He moved to a camper, and then you've had a couple of tents, or?
I had one prior to the
one prior to the pop-up. So if you've been following along, I did sleep in Chad's pop-up truck camper. So it's kind of the same thing, but I've never slept in a rooftop tent, never owned one. So we're gonna get this guy tossed on quick and then see what it looks like.
Just like foam.
I got the nails in that.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, that looks nice.
I heard it was only 100 some. It's light, yeah.
It's like 105 pounds? I'll have to look.
Super light.
500. So, like, the goal was to be able to take it off with hopefully just the help of my wife, but we'll see how that turns.
This was the rear. So we'll have to...
That looks real nice. I guess we probably need to get the roof rack tossed on, and we could just pick this up and throw it on there. So go over some of the specs, but yeah, let's toss these crossbars on, guys. I would say towards the front.
You probably want one like what up here.
Yeah, I don't know what they're
yeah, you can move that and adjust it however you want.
yeah, we're gonna have to get these all evened out.
Yep.
Oh, for under here? Or?
Yeah, so it's not open.
Should I do one forward, one backward?
It's up to you.
One forward.
I do one forward, one back so you can see the logo.
Yeah, you can see it in different places. All right, let me see.
We'll take. Well, we can.
Is that the back?
This is the front.
That's the front.
That's the back. That's the side. This is the side that opens.
So next to this way.
We'll have to obviously adjust side to side. That's not a big deal. And then I don't know how far up you want it.
Well, I'd say we gotta go far enough to tell you. All right, it's on there. Not bolted down. Haven't popped her open yet, but it's not bad. It is, like, I was hoping it'd be back a little bit farther, but you have to take into account the back opens from here, and then you've got your latches. So, you know, it'd be nice if it could be back to the end, but it's nice. And it's hard shell. So there are a few of these on the market that are just as light and maybe a few pounds lighter, but the outside is like a vinyl. It's like a tonneau cover on a truck. So how does that click in there? I think once, so this I think is all the side of the tent. So once you have this popped up,
okay,
then you can put it on there.
Well, they just drop in from the top, so you're good then. You don't have to worry about those. Okay, cool. That makes sense.
All right, we're gonna get this thing bolted down so we can actually open it up. Jeez. I guess it's probably not all needed. Maybe it is, yeah.
We just mainly need those. 2 and 2. Nice.
The ratcheting one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I'll go grab one. I don't know what those are.
Yeah, what are those? Maybe different like ladder mounts or something? Some sort of
Was that in the... Where did that come out of?
Oh, this box. And there's 4 of them.
They're probably a mount for something. They're probably for the top track.
Maybe.
Would be my assumption. Yeah.
I might have to see about that.
Yeah, I guarantee that's what those are for. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
for like...
for crossbar up top. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Crossbars.
Well, it'll be easy to make a set of crossbars then.
Yeah.
I can just go get some aluminum square tube.
Some extrusion or something.
Yeah.
I think I just threw 2 of them away too.
Ah.
Dang it.
Okay, we're all mounted up. It's latched on. Yeah, we're just gonna open this thing up. My first rooftop tent experience. Will you be my filmer guy?
Yeah.
So it does have keys for the back, which are like kind of weird. I think they're both unlocked right now. Yeah. Okay. Maybe not. Is there latches on the side? No?
Nope.
There you go.
Just the first time open.
Yeah.
Make a virginity joke. But...
I'm definitely gonna need like a step stool when I'm doing all of this. Okay, from here, I really don't know what I'm doing, but grab the ladder.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Hopefully the... Is there like no way to lock these?
You just want to make it to where it's probably like that. Yeah. Yep.
Probably should have watched some videos on how to do this, because there's a big bar thing in here. It has to go up. There's some latch down here. There we go. Okay. Oh, those are roof racks. That's for the top of the...
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, they sent roof racks for the top of this thing.
Nice.
This
is for your rain fly. If you need a light, I can get a light.
varnish in here.
Light if you want it.
All right. Well, yeah, I don't know how to put this all together yet, but it's got a dang old sunroof in it. Bam. That's cool. Let me figure out how to get this all set up, and I'll get back to you guys in a second.
And you got ports for heaters and everything.
Yeah.
I feel like every kit should have that.
Mine doesn't.
Yours doesn't?
I got a GFC and it doesn't.
That sucks.
Imagine.
More stuff. Oh, they sent the power pack.
That's what the remote's for then?
Yep.
Yeah, because there's a light switch. There's a whole light right here.
Do you want the
It's got a
remote?
rooftop light in it.
I can give you the remote if you want it.
Well, we don't have a battery on it, so.
Underneath.
Yep.
Oh, right there.
Yep.
Okay. Maybe these are the proper.
I think the longer ones go in the front.
That one might be easier to hook and then have
down.
the rod in maybe, just because it's so high up there.
Yeah.
You're a fisherman.
Beast.
It's a little strange it doesn't come out farther on the back. Not that it matters because you already got the overhang, but
Yeah.
I would expect that to come out a little farther. There you go.
Man,
Yeah.
that ain't bad, dude. That ain't bad. There we go, guys. We got her all set up. There are some accessories we kind of need to go through on everything, but
I'll go grab the rest of it.
super cool. And this ladder can go in on the front or the back. Well, I guess I can't really use it on the back, just the way the tailgate is. But you can put it on either side, which is nice. But yeah, man, super nice. Here we go. Oop, smacking my dome. So I'm not using an ultra wide lens or anything in here, but you've got a pocket for all your things. There's pockets there and here, right here. You also have this, which is like a port that goes to the outside for a diesel heater or a portable air conditioner. This is got a liner on there to help against condensation. There's a light bar right there that to figure out, I think it's USB, and I think they sent a battery pack. Yep, we've got USB there. That comes with a remote, and it's got adjustable colors. Then obviously you have the sunroof right there, which is cool. But you can close that flap, but it is plastic up there. Maybe this is the battery pack. So this is like it's a power hub, it says. So you've got multiple USB outlets on the front of this thing, and this connects down here to this plug. And so you can have just a little battery pack sitting down here, and that goes outside here to this little Anderson port. So you need to wire that to your vehicle, or that would go down inside of your vehicle to like a Jackery battery pack. So I will probably do that at some point. I'll have to figure out how to connect that because I'm not exactly sure how to do that, but came with all of that. We also have another bar here. In like a windy condition, you can attach it to that bracket there and run it down to this bar that folds out. These are held in really nicely with this bracket here that you pop open. You just stick it in there and lock it, and boom, it's locked up. So you probably don't need this all the time, but we've got it here. We also have a bag for the ladder. Came with a bag for the ladder, and then it also came with these shoe bags, which these somehow will attach to the outside. I'll have to figure out how to attach these guys. There's nothing on the back of them, is there? No. These I thought are supposed to attach to the outside out here somehow. Maybe it just slides. Oh, I bet it just slides into the track. Let's see if we can figure this out. Right here. And that. Boom. And then when you crawl in your tent, you can open this guy up, put your shoes in there. You could hang this off the back, or honestly, I'd probably put it right here maybe, just so there's more room. But you get two of those bags, so you could use them for whatever you want, but they are meant to be storage for your shoes. You could also use it as like I don't know, a little bit of storage space out of the way. This tent is only 51 inches wide, so it is a narrower tent, but I wanted, like I said, kind of the lightest weight, simplest thing that I could get. And let me look at the website here, because I do not know the specs right off the top of my head, but I'll read some of the specs to you guys. So this tent only weighs 110 pounds. That is very light for the rooftop tent market. Some of these things will get into like the 300-400 pound range, or even heavier than that. Not only is that impossible to load and unload off of that vehicle without probably a forklift or something along those lines, but it's also a lot of weight on the top of your vehicle. Like, you're gonna feel that as you're driving around. Like, it's a lot of weight. I don't know what Enix that tent is on the top of his 4Runner. Obviously he's got a pass-through that goes all the way down into the cabin, but you can tell that is a huge tent. I'm sure it weighs quite a bit more than what I have right here. When you close the thing, it gets really, let's see, really narrow. I don't know if narrow is the right word. 4.94 inches tall when closed. So it's definitely small. It's rigid on the everything. You have your integrated heat port. You do have your velvet comfort plush mattress and lined ceiling. So it did come with this mattress. This isn't super thick, but like I said, we've got an air mattress, I believe, somewhere in there. And then we also have the winter insulation pack that can go on the inside of this thing. We don't need to look into that now, but we have that for the future. And then it also came with roof rack rails, like bars for the roof of this thing, which I don't know if I'll end up putting those on or not, but it is nice to have those in case I wanted to put a solar panel, or maybe I kind of get a wild hair at my butt and I want to throw a kayak on there. What's in the big bag?
That's your air mattress.
Oh, there's the air mattress.
Yep.
So we're gonna head home with this thing. Thanks to these guys for helping me put it on, but I'm gonna head home with this so that way I can let you guys know how it feels on the road, because I will be going 70-75 to get home. We'll get this home and then we'll set her up in the garage and kind of take a look at some of this stuff and get everything situated, because we're going to be heading out to camp tomorrow and then probably Friday with Kyle and the rest of these guys maybe. So we'll see. What are your guys' impressions as previous rooftop tent? Look in there, yeah.
I mean, headliner works. This is nice. the air mattress will obviously do more than this will. This would not be ideal. You got lighting. I mean, it's got everything you need for $1,300. This is a good deal.
Yeah, compared to
Looks
like
it's-
what you paid for yours, it's less than half price
well,
for the RT.
I mean, you know, we didn't pay retail, but
Yes.
But yes, it's a little thin, but I mean, for one person, this is perfectly fine. Yeah, I would have no issue running something like this, and the hardtop will be nice because it won't get damaged. Crossbars, I guarantee the crossbars make noise. That's just something you go into obviously knowing. But yeah, the skylight's nice. That was one thing my Free Spirits didn't have that I wish it did. But yeah, the windows are big. Yeah, this is a good quality tent from what I can tell. I'll be curious here, just like long term.
Yeah.
On
The
it.
stitching all looks really good. Like it's
Yeah.
nice material for sure.
And one thing, just like, as you know, since we've been in this line of work long enough, a lot of these tents all come from the same warehouse. It's just, they're all just different labels, essentially. These company private
Different
label.
colors, different
Yeah,
brand
so
name.
they change fabric color, they change branding, and for you know, a majority of them are all probably super similar. So yeah, you don't have to go crazy on them anymore for pricing.
No.
So,
What do you guys think?
I like it. I like it.
Like it?
Really, that looks good.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get the stuff loaded up and we'll get this thing on the road to see what it feels like on the highway. Stay tuned. All right, I'm getting on the interstate for the first time. It's a short little trip that I have to make on it, but I can't say that I'm hearing anything different. I hate the people in front of me. 75-mile-an-hour speed limit. You don't get on at 50 miles an hour. That's why they give you the on-ramp so you can get up to speed. Ah. Anyways. All right, 70 miles an hour. I can say that I probably hear something that's different, but I'll have music on anyways, but it's not like overly loud by any means. I don't really feel it as I'm driving. I don't have any kind of crosswind right now, which might be when you feel it, but yeah, I can't see it, you know, even though it's kind of forward on the roof of my vehicle because of the way my hatch opens. I can't see it. You can barely see it out of either mirror. Yeah, I can't really tell, and it's like I don't feel like it's top heavy either. I'm impressed so far. All right, we'll get this thing home and I'm gonna get it set back up. We got to check out the air mattress and stuff and make sure it's all functioning and get everything loaded in here for our adventure. I'll see you guys at the house. Well, all right, we've made it home. Mixed city, interstate, highway driving. It was about 35-minute drive, and it performed great. Like, I couldn't even tell it was up there. I would say maybe if I'm in some high winds, you're gonna maybe feel it, but only time will tell. For now, I'm incredibly happy with this thing, even though I haven't used it yet, but it was a big deal for me to find one that's this lightweight and at 110 pounds. It was super easy for me and 2 other guys to pick it up off the ground and put it right onto the roof of my vehicle. So I don't plan to leave this on this thing, you know, 24/7, 365. So I wanted something lightweight that would be easy to take on and off and store. And I can just take this off and lean it up against the wall. But let's pop it back open. I need to check out the air mattress, and we've got a couple other things to look at. So. I did put the ladder in there when we closed it up. It does fit. I don't know if I'll leave it in there while we're traveling. We'll see. It is in kind of a large bag, but this could easily go on the back seat. we're set up. It goes pretty dang quick, I guess, other than the air mattress and stuff, but that's it. It's ready to sleep now if you didn't want to use the air mattress, because there is a little mattress in there. But very nice. Well, all right, y'all, it's a couple of days later. I had some other things to take care of, but we need to kind of check out some other stuff on this. I've had the tent set up on the roof for a couple days in my garage, just letting it air out. You could definitely smell some like manufacturing chemicals in there. Completely common, I'm sure. But we need to check out this air mattress and put it in there. So I was kind of thinking that I would have to take the air mattress out every time. Talking to Kyle from Alldogs, he said you should just be able to deflate it and it should be fine up there. He said they're usually really tough, so should work fine. But they also sent this along with the tent. Here, let me see if I can give you guys a little bit better light out here. We've got this, which is a inflator and deflator, I believe, if you can see that. But it also looks like with this attachment here, it becomes a tiny little vacuum. There's a filter in there. I'm pretty sure it's a little vacuum. Well, it says it's a compressed air duster. So this is obviously going to be used to inflate the tent, which I probably, oh no, there we go. There we go. So should be able to use this to inflate and deflate, and you put them on like the different ends. They just click on there, so you can suck or blow, which is, it's pretty neat. And then I think this comes off too, yeah. So you can put this on there to inflate. And I feel like that's just magnetic, yeah. Oh, this might even come off of here too. Yep, all right. Cool little unit here. Let's get this air mattress folded out and see what it looks like up in there. See how comfortable it is. I have spent at least an hour up there sitting in my new toy and laying on the mattress that's inside of there, and I fully believe that I could sleep on that mattress. It is actually very comfortable. We might have to try it sometime too, so. All right. So it comes in a bag. As you can see, we've got TopOak on here. Now this should, in theory, fit perfectly inside of this tent. Okay, so I made it up into the tent without the mattress so far, and I know it's dark in here, but I've got a battery pack, so we're gonna see what we can do with this overhead strip light. I don't know if you'll be able to see it yet. I believe with this came with a remote, but we should just be able to turn it on here. There we go. I think that's as bright as it gets. Can you guys see that? Not really. I had you on the bar. You've got a strip light right there, and I believe you can change the colors on it. Let's see. There we go. More of a natural light. And then you can also dim it down, I think. Yeah. Or have it nice and bright. And that just plugs into any USB battery pack. If I were to wire this thing in through that Anderson plug, I could run it off of the little power hub that's down there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to wire that in on this vehicle or not. We'll see what we do, but hopefully that now gives you a little bit of light. You can see what I'm doing in here. It is kind of dark, I'll get that. But let's grab this mattress. All right, can you see me? I have a feeling this might be kind of self-inflating also. Those straps come off, which is nice that you do have this little bag thing that I don't think you guys can see. Perfect. All right, there's 2 plugs on this thing. I think it might actually be 2 separate, ooh, dangerous, 2 separate pieces. It's pulling air in now. Well, we'll give this a second. I think it's all self-inflating right now. Let me see if there's directions with this. I don't. There is directions. Okay. Comes with a little patch kit if you need it. And using a new one, it may take longer to inflate due to prolonged compression. Unfold on a flat surface. Fully open the valve as pictured and allow the mat to self-inflate for up to 30 minutes. This says, after inflating the mat, cover it with the lid and store it overnight. So maybe you're supposed to put this down, and I guess it's made to fit in here with the tent going. All right, we've got to give this thing some time to do its job on its own, and then we can come back in and put a little bit more air in it as we need to, but we're going to give it its natural time. And it was probably have been easier to put the inflation ends on this end, but it's also nice that they're out of the way. Okay, I grabbed another light. This thing has had a full 30 minutes to self-inflate, and I think you guys can see that it is like textured on the top. I don't think it is quite fully inflated yet. But we're pretty dang close, and this is going to be incredibly comfortable up here. I do want to close it up just so I can lay on there and see what it's about. And I think I'm actually going to flip it around just so I have easier access to those fill and deflate ports, which are we'll have to see if I can leave this completely inflated. It's a self-inflating foam-filled mat, so you don't need to put air into it. You can if you want it a little bit firmer, but it said just let it inflate, and you can see it's almost there, like I said. So I should have done this. It's going to be a little bit difficult to turn this around. And I am probably going to see about getting some sheets, like a top sheet to put on this, just so I don't get it all disgusting. Because I am incredibly excited to take this thing out. But one of the bummers is that over the course of the next week, we are in a wild heat wave. It's gonna be 90 to 100 degrees every day with super high humidity, and the heat indexes are gonna be 105 to 110. So we'll get her out, but it is gonna be a rough one. All right, so why don't we go ahead, since we have access to our little fill ports, why don't we just add that little bit of air that we need, because I do wanna try this thing out. It is kind of neat. I think, what do we need here? Turn this to fill. That should work just like that. Give ourselves a little air, because dang, it is already going to be 95 degrees today. I guess, if anything, I can keep this with me as a personal fan. That actually feels real nice. Little, oh. All right. I think the coolest part of this is that you can use it as a little vacuum. Let me go grab the spreader bar that goes up here just so we can check that out and I can show that to you guys. I'll go ahead and take off my dang old shoes, put them in my shoe bag. It's out there. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but phone in my back pocket. Oh yeah, this is gonna be real nice in here. Real nice. And like this has got a liner to it. This is removable. You should hopefully be able to see it. I guess I don't have this camera set up in wide angle right now, but it's on these little hooks, and there's a hook up here, there's one here, and there's one down here, so you could move this up and down. I believe those hooks that are on the ceiling are for the thermal pack, which I thought he was sending. Lee, my homie Lee that I've been talking to, was going to send with this. That might just be coming at a later date because obviously we don't need that till winter. They may not have them in stock. So let's see if we can pop this guy up. So this, let's see if I can turn the camera a little bit. If you can see, there is an attachment point up here that somehow this is supposed to clip into. Maybe not, maybe it just pushes against it. Yeah, but you clip it on the bar down here, and then you go to this one and you just lock it in place, and that is, it just kind of locks everything in. I don't believe you're going to need this very often. In highly windy conditions you might want that brace, and it really, I think it's just going to do anything to keep this from kind of being able to come down, but that would take a lot of wind because this back bar is locked in with these clamps down here. These are your base clamps that hold this bar in place. Pull this back, so you've got this little handle here. Kind of try to show you guys how this works, and that just pops, and then when you're in travel, that just lays down like that, right? And you pop this up, stick it in there, there's a little indent, and you just lock it in, and that keeps this whole bar popped straight out. But there you can see that support bar running up, and it has the same handle lock on that side also. It's warmish out here. I'm gonna take this down just so I don't forget it. This will probably just leave in the back of the Bronco. It'll travel with it, but I'm not super worried about it. Get out of here, plastic bag. And I do have my shoe bag right here, which just slides on this little track like I showed you earlier. You can put it in front or back, and then you can just grab your shoes and put them on. Can in fact get out going that way. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video here. I am incredibly excited to use this thing. So TopOak did send this to me. They are not paying me to say anything about this tent, but if you guys do purchase one through the link in the description, I will get a little bit of a kickback. So we'll see how this goes. Only time will tell about the durability of this thing, but in my opinion, it is very, very nice. And the guys at Alldogs, Kyle, Mike, and Jaden, they have all owned rooftop tents, multiple tents, honestly, and they all took a look at this thing and said it looked very nice and it was great for the price point. So TopOak does sell multiple different tents. This is their, I think, smallest and lightest tent available. They sell this exact one in a wider version. This one is 51 inches wide. They sell, I believe, a 56-inch wide version, but I chose to go with the smallest and lightest one I could because I want this thing to be movable. I could put a rack on the van and put it on there. It could have probably not go on the current topper on the truck, but it could have easily gone on the old topper. But this could also go on a little adventure trailer build. So that may be a future item that we do, but it is very, very versatile. So I'm excited to use this thing. I think it's gonna open up a lot of possibilities and just more fun camping adventures. And with current fuel prices, this thing is great compared to the truck or to the van even. So I'm excited for this. Like I said, we're going into a heat wave. I am already sweating like crazy. It is Sunday. I need to get this video edited for you guys. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I hope you guys are too. This is a different thing for the channel. And yeah, I'm stoked to have this. Big shout out to you guys for watching the videos and for TopOak to send this thing out to me. My contact Lee at TopOak, you've been great. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I am really excited about this. Like I said, check their stuff out at the link in the description. They have a lot of cool things, even if you just want the little fancy inflator and deflator and vacuum, because that thing is super cool. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And obviously, stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit.